up yet.
You don't see anything?
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Alright, what do you see?
On my screen. Like, switching between stuff. I don't know what it is.
Alright, what do you see?
Squares.
I'm at the squares?
Uh-huh.
Gods? Tell me when it like switches to the gods.
I see the gods.
Alright, so you see the left column, like how it says assassin, guardian, hunter, mage, warrior. That's like all different classes, and assassins are, you know, your melees. Can you turn that down? It's so annoying. Alright, so you know your assassins, and then your guardians are, well, your assassins are, you know, for damage, right? Your guardians, of course, they guard, they're meant to tank stuff. So these guys are really tanky. So late game, what we mean by late game is when everybody has their items. These guys will take a lot of damage, right? Hunters, again, they do a lot of damage, but they're distance. They can, you know, they have distance. They don't have to go up in melee, right? And there's a lot, like, there's at least 2 or 3 pages. Mages, they're like hunters, but they're magical form, right? They do a lot of damage. Like, these are support gods. It's kind of like a mix of the guardians and the assassins. Like, warriors, they can take damage, but then, you know, they can give out a lot of damage if they needed to.
Yeah.
You see the top left where it says my name and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you go over to the right, you see that, like, that green, like, diamond? And then, like, so the green, that's gems. You can use that to, like, buy, like, if you look at the gods, they have, like, you know, it says 200 of them to buy it. That's how you can buy gods, but you can rent them. Like, if you clicked on, let's see, Arachne, you go here and you can rent it for a day, 3 days, 10 days, right? For different amount of price for the other. Now the other money, like the other one is called Smite Favor. You can also use it to buy gods, certain skins. They are exclusive skins, which is like out of events and stuff. Which is pretty cool. You never want to buy the Ultimate God Pack. It's not worth it. Okay. Let's see what else I can show you. You can have a clan. I don't have a clan on this account, but I do have a clan. When you do see it, there's a square for profile. You can click on that to, like, to view stats of certain gods and stuff, but I can't do that because it'll end the broadcast. You do have a reward center for, like, daily login rewards. It does go up, like, by favor, but then, like, the last 2 days you get gems. And then there is a level up bonus, so every time you level up, you do get a certain item. It might be favor, or it could be, you know, a god rental for like 14 days and a special skin for like 7 days. Level 30 is the max level. I'm level 29, I'm like halfway there. You see at the top where it says my name, and then you see like that number 12, like right above my XP bar?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the amount of gods I own and I have a level on. You see, when I go back to gods, you get it owned, and then each god with a lightning bolt on it, on the little card, that shows I have a mastery level. Like, for playing in a game, you get XP for that god, and you can level them up. And the max is level 10, but they had this new update, so if you get them to level 10 and then you play with them so much, you get them a level 10 again. They add a star, but that's like, you know, you don't really need that. But level 5, well, mastery rank 5 for your god, you can buy this legendary skin. It shows like stats. It shows your stats for your god, like kills, assists, and wins. And at rank 10, when you master the god, you get a diamond skin, which does the same thing. It's just, you know, diamond, and it costs, you know, more. But now abilities. Tell me when you get to the abilities screen, where you like see like all these like different boxes and stuff. It's like numbered boxes.
I'll see it, yeah.
Okay, so these first 4 right here that are like gray, those are my abilities that I get to use in the game. Okay, now certain games, like there's a game mode called Conquest. You start at level 1, and I think the other ones you just start at level 3. When you start at level 3, you can unlock 3 abilities, except for your, you see the one where it says King of the Eastern Seas? Yeah, that is an ultimate. Every god has its, its unique ultimate. Like this one, if someone gets like, below a certain amount of health, I can launch them up in the air and have this dragon eat them. Right? It's basically an execution. It's an automatic kill. Some ults are, stuns, which are called CC or crowd control. Some, it's a big cage, you cage people. Some is like, a big typhoon. It depends on the god you're playing, right? Wildstorm, Dragon Call, and Water Illusion, those are my 3 normal abilities that I'll be able to unlock when the game starts. Like, I don't have to unlock all 3, I can just put like, like the little dots that are inside the box. That's the level you have on that ability. The more the level, you see how it says damage, and it says 70/120/170. That slash represents the, well, wait, what do you mean? Like, it says,
I said no.
You don't see where it says damage?
Wait, is it right next to like effects and ability?
Yeah, it's under that. Like, keep going down,
Yeah.
It says damage, and it shows those numbers, and then slashes, yeah. Okay, each one represents the level you have on your thing. So at level 1, my water illusion does 70 plus 60% of my magical power. Which means, based on the items I have, that it does plus 60% of my magical power that I have on the god, and then, the damage that it does.
Sounds so complicated.
Yeah, it's complicated, but it's pretty easy to learn. When you go to items, these are the stuff that you can buy for your god. Consumables, when you get
This
there.
is free?
Yeah, this is free. The game's free. It's like, do you know what League of Legends is?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that. It's the console version of League. It's just, I find this game a lot better. It's more simple. Like, the camera angle's a lot better, but anyways. When you get to the consumable parts, these are like a bunch of stuff you can buy in the game that give you power-ups. Right? So, you do have mana. Your mana is... I can say what mana is. So your abilities, they cost mana to perform, right? And your mana is how much, like, it's a blue line. Like, I'll show you when I get in the game, but mana is the... What kind of game? Stamina. Like, stamina. 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 You got me saying stamina. But, stamina. Like, yeah, that. Okay. It's basically that. That's what you have to use your abilities. And when you run out, you can't use your abilities, right? And then you got healing potions, which, of course, is your health. You see sentry wards? It's a ward, like, if you place it down in certain spots, and if an enemy comes close to the range of the ward, it tells you they're right there, right? It'll show up on the map, and it would tell you an enemy has been spotted. Sentry ward is... Sentry wards can't be seen by other gods. Well, like the enemies, it can't be seen by the enemies, right? Wards can. I think. There's a difference. I don't really know the difference, but usually people just buy wards, right? So that's just, you know, I'll show you when we get in the game. It's a lot easier when I explain it when we get in the game. Okay, relics. Hang on. Relics is... Pika, are you here? Pika. But you can buy 2 relics in the game, right? You buy one at the beginning of the match, and then once you get to level 12 in game, like, okay, there's different, you level up in the game, like, it's easier, but you get to level 12 in the game, and you can buy another one, right? These relics do different abilities for either you and your teammates, right? Like, this one gives you invulnerability, I don't know what I just said. These and your relics, they have cooldowns after you use them. So, you know, you gotta make builds depending on, you know, you need some cooldown, so, you know, you'll be able to use your abilities faster and kind of like burst them. But, yeah, most of these, like Bracer of Undoing, that you gain 60% of your health and mana lost in the last 5 seconds. So 60% of the damage you, like, received in the last 5 seconds, you get that back using that. Like, well, only 60% of it. It's better to explain once you get the game, because it's really hard, because you don't exactly have the game, you can't, like, really test these out. But, you know, Heavenly Wings, it's a big circle. For you and your teammates, it gives you increased movement speed. Magic Shell, it's a big circle again, and it, like, you know, protects physical and magical protection. Meditation is mana and health. Like, it's basically a regen. It's more for, like, support gods, like, you know, guardians and stuff. Phantom, you know, well, all this, I'll explain all this later. And then, items, like, you got offensive items and you got the defensive items. Offensive items, you know, of course, you know, do power,
you just play the game.
Yeah, I'll just play the game. It's too much explaining.
Like, this is taking so long.
I'm just trying to, like, you know, have you... I'm gonna play with my friend. Pika, I'm gonna invite you. But there is ranked to this game. I don't know if you can see, but there is ranked. You do have qualifying. You have to get to level 30 on this game to play ranked, and you got to play qualifying matches to you know, get a certain rank. It's like Rocket League rank. I don't know if Rocket League rank is the same.
Yeah, you have to play 10 placement matches before you actually get your rank.
Yeah, that's what Smite rank is. Yeah, I'll explain. I'm just trying to, you know, tell you how the game works. I'll just show you what it's like. It usually queues like this. Like when you queue for a match, like a casual match. They do last about 2 minutes. Ranked, you know, about 7 minutes, 10 minutes at the most. Now I do need to say this. If you're in casual or ranked, like when you do get in a match, there's this little message that'll pop up, and I have to press X to accept it. If you don't accept that, or if you don't pick a god, or if you leave during the match before the match ends, you do get a deserter penalty, right? It's a ban, and it's basically like bad sport. You won't be able to play for so long.
If you leave the match,
yeah,
you can't play for 15 minutes.
Yeah, but these guys get a little crazy with it. Like, I've had one for 2 weeks for leaving a match. It wasn't even ranked, and we won the match. But, so what I'm about to play is Joust. It's 3v3. It's a 1-lane map. You got like a little jungle. If you ever know it, like, if you ever like watched League, there's like jungles. It's like little mini paths that you can go to. It's a lot easier to explain when you have the game, Cause I'll be able to, like, you'll be able to follow me around and stuff, but, I mean, you'll be able to watch me. I mean, it will get complicated what I'm doing, but, you know, I've been playing for a while, and you're not gonna, you know, be with the people that I play with when you first start. You see, I mean, fucking 2 minutes. Yeah, I was, for this god named Susano. I was like I think I was 4th in the world for ranked joust. For PS4 anyways, for that god, last season. But this season I kind of calmed down on it. You see this message?
So are you like one of the
Hey,
best
Pika.
players in the world?
Pika? Pika?
He's not here. Well, he's not talking.
Ao Kwang.
No. No, I mean, I was top 4 in the world for Susano. That's only one god, and that was only for Joust. I was like 7th for Conquest. That was about it. That was like my highest ones, right? And you see, my friend Pika, he likes playing. Well, he plays as Guardian, and we're like we've played for a while. We know what we're doing together. So you see the guy that he chose. You do not want to do this in a match. Okay, we have 2 mages, right? And mages take a lot of mana at the beginning. There is camps in the game, right? They give you buffs, like, for a certain amount of time. Like, there's a mana buff, there's a red buff, which is damage, and depending on the game mode, there is a bull demon or a fire giant, right? Or gold fury, which I'll, you know, explain later. It's just really hard explaining, but,
What team are you?
I'm at the top.
What one are you?
The one on the top left. You see how my friend has the diamond Jeb? Well, Jeb. These names are really hard to pronounce, but yeah, that's the diamond skin. Like, with certain living frames and stuff.
Unless you're fighting with
You go watch for it.
a deadly tool.
It's gonna be confusing for you. Just had 5 people. Okay, so over here, right here is mana count. Alright, when this spawns, it's a blue buff. For mages, mages usually take this. But if there is no mage, you can go for damage first. Oh yeah, by the way, the minions in the lane, the main ones that you support, these help you like push power. You'll see the right, like mid-right of my screen, there's a map of the joust, and you can be on different sides, but this is damage cam. It's like in the middle of the map. So you kill minions for XP. That's how you like level up, or you get kills. Yeah, there is callouts like Rocket League.
Mighty sword!
Yeah, because, you know, in Rocket League you do need rotation, like, you know, you said before. This game definitely requires a rotation, like, especially certain game modes. And Joust is kind of casual, but there is certain odds in the game that go to this path on the right, and they'll come out of nowhere and start attacking you. Those are mostly assassins, which you'll understand once you start playing. But the way the people that are playing you guys will play like this, just start with people that, you know, are just starting like you. You're not gonna know Game does get
We've brought our hardest.
An ally has been slain.
Hang on, Pika, hang on. Come on. Mana. He doesn't know. I couldn't do it. See, we don't have the best team in the world. We got two mages. Now you do have, in this game, you do have a tower, a phoenix, and then your titan. The tower is your first line of defense. You see the top, at the very top, that blue eagle looking guy? That's the titan. So you have to kill the titan. So your tower is your first line of defense. After this is torn down, this doesn't come back up, right? But your Phoenix, on the other hand, your Phoenix can be destroyed and health after 5 minutes is up. So it starts getting health, but it'll start at low health. So you're not like
Be right back.
deadly tool for a deadly world.
Yeah, also another thing that you're gonna have to learn is certain items have certain passives, and they do certain
An
abilities.
ally has been slain.
So not all the, yeah, you're not.
Have slain an enemy.
A mighty sword!
Nature has run its
Yeah, you're not going to, but you'll learn. It's not that hard to learn. It'll take a little bit.
Killing spree!
change. Lost.
You almost got me. I don't think I
Strikes.
An enemy has been slain.
A mighty sword!
Swiftness.
Here you go, I'm gonna buy it. I'll come back to
A dragon must be feared.
I think he is. Hey, Pika, jump if you can hear me. Alright.
Down.
Cannot hurt a dragon!
An ally has been
Nature
slain.
has run its
Figure they still in mid? Who's in mid?
slow down.
Your middle tower! You taste wonder! Double hit!
Make a
Thanks, Pika. See what I mean? It's not hard to play, it's just, it'll get harder for you to understand at the beginning. But after that, once you learn, it's pretty cool. I don't want you to get scared, so. I mean, you don't have to watch the
An
whole thing.
ally
I'm just
has
trying to
been
give you,
slain.
you know, just trying to show you how the game is.